This is Matt from MGMT Boston. On this episode of The Lantern, we are with the co-founder and CEO of AceUp, Will Foussier, on the campus of Harvard today, where it all started. So Will, what are you and your team building at AceUp?
Matt, thank you so much for this opportunity to talk about what we do, and happy to be back on the campus of the Harvard Business School. What is AceUp? AceUp is an AI coaching technology for leadership development at scale. We bring our technology to enterprise, so companies of 10,000 employees and beyond. Some of our clients include L'Oreal, LVMH, IBM, EssilorLuxottica, but also very innovative companies such as OpenAI and Airbnb, SpaceX, among others. And what we do is, based on the goals an organization aim to achieve, we ensure that their managers and team leaders have the leadership and management skills they need to succeed in their role.
And I know from our conversations, it's really about human amplification with technology, which is awesome. So now it's 2026, there's so much going on in the world of AI, organizations shifting every day from a headcount perspective, talent, et cetera. Yeah. What are you seeing in the business? What's going on at AceUp in 2026?
Well, for us, it's the year of AI, more than ever. But indeed, AI has totally transformed education technology and how we bring upskilling, reskilling, training to employees in a more agentic way, in the flow of work. And so when we brought our AI coaching solution to market alive, it was an opportunity for us to maybe go beyond 30-40% of employees in our organization that are managers or high potential or future leaders, but really bring something in the hands of everyone, from the frontline up to the senior management, but also ensuring that employees, whether they are in New York, Paris, Singapore, Brazil, they can have access to the same quality of a training solution. And this has opened up a brand new market opportunity, but also continuously bring new challenges to how we innovate fast enough. It's a moment of continuous transformation, but also new driver of growth for AceUp, who continue to be a key player in that AI coaching market. So a few weeks ago, we did LinkedIn Live with Wiley, one of the biggest publishing company in the world, who actually publishes many professors of Harvard Business School, such as Amy Edmondson, one of my mentors. And he actually explained how adopting AI in their companies of about 1,000 employees in 6 different countries helped, in the matter of just a few weeks, ensure that everybody could adopt best practices in terms of running meetings, setting goals, ensuring that cross-functional collaboration had the right process and structure around them, and how it was a way to standardize globally how they expected their people to show up to support their mission. So that's the type of things that we want every organization to be able to try.
And what have you learned building this company, whether it's a change management perspective, whether it's how companies leverage AI, that you would pass back to other founders, other executives, about how to grow an organization in 2026?
So first of all, about how we leverage AI to grow. What we have noticed in our own company with how we adopt AI tools is how it's important for us in the leadership team to model best practices in trying new tools and adopting them. Right now, we have deployed cloud code to everyone in the company after having been heavy users of ChatGPT, and I won't get into the details of why, but with no doubt it was important for us to show that we were eager to learn from this tool and see how it could amplify the capabilities of the team. Now, based on our go-to-market as a company, it's very important to be closer than ever to the dialogue with our buyers, with our clients, because we see their expectation and their needs in terms of technology AI capabilities moving extremely rapidly. And it's important for us who sell to businesses to look closely at RFPs, requests for proposal, that tends to capture well, sometimes even across a short time period, how fast the tech capabilities businesses are looking for are evolving. So it's more important right now to be close to that process and be willing to evolve our offering fast enough to embrace that transformation.
Now, running AceUp for now 7 years, Will, what is some of your advice for founders, people building businesses over a time, about sort of how to endure that you would pass back to other founders in the community?
With all the changes we've faced over time, we had obviously to reinvent the businesses many times, such as one would actually say better than I would, you have to disrupt yourself before you disrupt your business. And this is very true and something that I have felt many times, the need to rethink about my balance, rethink about how I find joy in what I do every day, despite the challenges, so I could endure the pressure, so I could endure the intensity of the journey. And also what I would say is the team you work with is so important, obviously, and it's very important to have people who have the right capabilities in the team, but it's also even more important to work with people you have pleasure to work with, and you can actually go through a difficult conversation or an argument in a healthy way. And this usually trumps capability with time, because the quality of your human connection will be essential to endure that journey.
Enduring inside and outside. And last but not least, like, how can we help AceUp grow here in Boston, New York, and far beyond?
So what is so exciting for us right now is with Ally, we can bring our expertise in leadership development to organizations of any size. And while we were essentially focused on large enterprise due to the nature of our solution, we're excited today to be able to bring it to small, mid-sized, fast-growing organizations and give them actually a solution that is very accessible so that they can ensure that they grow the human skills of their people as fast as they need to grow their business. And in a world that is continuously driven by AI, and where technical skills are becoming incrementally more automated, more than ever for businesses, the difference can be made on how fast they grow human capabilities and even leverage human connection to grow their organization. We want to give any organization the ability to develop that potential. So if you're interested, reach out on LinkedIn, AceUp, on our website, aceup.com, and give it a try. We'd love to help you grow.
This is Will, the co-founder and CEO of AceUp, Matt from MGMT Boston, and the Steps of the Lantern. Will, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.